Hello. We got the chat. Mihai, Dean, how are you, lads? You all right? Thanks for joining the stream. Oh, I just got off from. Oh, hello. Yeah, pause that one. I just got off from watching the United game. So, yeah, that was all fun. So, yeah, that was it. How are we, boys? Were everyone all right? Everyone okay? I think we're live here. Let's check this out. Cool. Okay, everything seems to be live. Yep, United did all right, I guess. Yeah. I mean, we played better, but Forest are too good. Really, really good defensively. So that was it. I don't really rate them highly. To be honest, neither do I. I'm a United fan, so I don't have us. Who do you support again, Mihai? Who is it that you? Who is it you support again? Be intrigued to know. Or if it's a European team, do you support like a Premier League team at all? Let's just drop this in again and say we are live. They are live. Brilliant. HSV on Sorare. Not a big fan of the Prem. Yeah, fair enough. I can see why it's not. It's not been the best recently. Must admit. I would do this. Oh, she knows my face up. There we go. I support Ferrol Constanta. Where are they from? It's like a. Let me just have a look at who that is. Please show me. It's Romanian. Okay. How are you guys doing? 2 games, 1 draw, 1 loss. How do you feel about that? Damn. Anyway, boys, I thought we can get into a couple of things today. They sent a couple of guys to the MLS. Oh, okay. Yeah. Who do they send? I'm intrigued to see. But we're going to get into a couple of things. One is one of those things of the lost my train of thought. The top tacklers. I thought we can get into, and maybe go through a couple of people's game weeks, see how we got on, see how we played, see how everyone did. Any rewards? I didn't get all too many rewards, but we'll get into that later. Mihai again. We are trash. Won the league 2 years ago. Well, that's decent then. United are trash, and we get nowhere near the league. So I'd rather probably support your team. Oh dear. Let me just turn this around. Push this there. We go. A bit brighter. See me face. Like I said, I wanted to get in one of these top tacklers, and you might see on the top of the screen here. I've been looking at players who essentially get a lot of high scores, but a lot of tackles won and interceptions. Now, one of the main star players that I saw, who I think I might be picking up in the rare, is Gogan Sadagi. I butchered it again. I always do, lads. You know this by now. But I'm going for him because he is averaging at the moment. If I can bring him back up, where has he gone? So many players here. Here we go. So he's got 97 tackles won in 23 games played so far this season for Kayserispor. Elfeld, let's have a look at him as well. Centre back. Obviously, he's a midfielder and defender, is he? What's he got? So he's mainly okay. You can pick up both cards, but in season just mid. Because I'm intrigued to see some defenders. See if you guys got any of these defenders that are worth picking up here. But let me just see. So what's he picking up? So defense wise, 3-1 tackles and 1 interception. That is good. And if you guys weren't aware, let me see if I can zoom in a bit on this part. There There you go. You can see just here. So 1 tackles go from +3 to +9. Interceptions 1 +3 to +9. So if we find collectively a player that tackles a lot, gets a lot of interceptions, then happy days we can be in some nice little rewards there. So we obviously can scout a bit of that tonight, in case any of you are doing it. But with me, hi mate, you're coming up with some good ones. 0 tackles won in that game, 2 interceptions. So yeah, that's not too bad at all. So it's nice, 18 points. I've touched this one. Yeah, no, one tackle there, possession, 3 interceptions. So yeah, 27 points alone just for interceptions. That is really nice. He plays centre back. Yeah, he is centre back for sure, not mid anymore. Yeah, fair enough. He's just obviously coming up as a midfielder card, because I found quite a few midfielders. Another one you may have seen at the start of that was going to be Idrissa Gana Gay of Everton. Now, the only issue is, I think, who are they against next? And they'll be at home to Arsenal, which, to be fair, he could do quite well in. Everton are quite decent at home. Arsenal are obviously they're a good team, but they're bottle jobs. So that is obviously something to consider. So for him, for £1.18 a season, or just 60p in the classic, I think it's half decent. I think it's quite good. And again, we look at his tackles won. Even if we look at just home fixtures, he is picking up. So against West Ham, for example, he's got 1 tackle, 2 interceptions, which is very nice. At United, he had 9 tackles. Damn, that's what you need. And then possession as well, 2. So yeah, that's a stupid amount of score. Just from that alone. Liverpool, does he do better against the better teams? 3 tackles again, possession, interceptions, just the 1. So he seems to be doing quite well against the better teams. 2 tackles against Tottenham, 2 interceptions. So really, really nice. So he could be one for us all to pick up. How much is he in rare? £3 as well in classic. I am interested in that one. Keep a note of him. But yeah, it was the same with this guy I showed initially on the stream. Gokhan. If we see here, he missed the last 2 games. Doesn't say why. But his latest game got 47 AA. In defence, he got 4 tackles, 1. And the possession, 3 interceptions, which is really, really nice. And then obviously we go for defenders, 6 tackles in that game. And, no interceptions there. And if we look at one more, 1 tackle, 4 interceptions. So he is someone I am really eyeing up right there. There is one kind of City wing back that has a forward card. Shelton. Oh, I like Shelton. Is that his name? Shappy or something like that? Yeah. Is it this guy? Is he Romanian? Could be talking about my arse. Russian. Okay, I'm probably talking about someone else. Let me try Shelton instead. Oh, this guy. Shelton. Is this one of your not Romanian dons, but your good tacklers, is he? Because that's quite a good shout actually. If he plays right wing back as a forward card, that's a very nice shout indeed. Let's check this off. Cool. 30p as well. Mihai, this looks good. Let me just see. So he looked to start the last game. How many did he get there? No tackles, 5 interceptions. That's lovely. That is nice. That's nearly 50 points or 41 points alone just from interceptions. If he was to replicate that in the next game, which is against, is at home to St. Louis as well. So that's not too bad. St. Louis was all right, but yeah, he was injured. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one, man. I'm intrigued to see if there's any others like that, see if there's any sort of forward cards that do play that sort of defensive role, because at the end of the day, it's what you need, really, isn't it? If that's the one that's getting you all the big boy points. Let's see what he's like before the injury as well. one tackle, 3 interceptions. Likes his interceptions. This one, 1 tackles. Oh, excuse me, 5 interceptions. Me, hi mate. You're on a bit of a winner. This one, I'm liking this one. That's for sure. I like this one. It depends. I mean, anyone in the chat? Are you eyeing up this? What's it? Top tacklers? It's called. Yeah, top tacklers competition. Anyone? Could be quite fun. I think I might do it. It just depends. Depends on what's the price. The price pool's like in. I'll probably be doing it in rare if I was to do it. Okay, first place. So Star, you got a mystery jersey for the top 10. That's quite cool. Tier 5 between 130 and 180. That is true. Forward cards don't score on tackles. Oh. Damn. So how does it work then? Here, I need to have a look a bit more into this. Here, can you only choose defenders or something, or is it? No, yeah, you can choose forwards. Surely that means tackles and interceptions are worth 9 points for all positions except goalkeeper. So it says for all positions. The rest of the scoring matrix remains unchanged. So it must be just for this one time only. Dean, yes, I'm playing. Love it, my friend. Are you are you eyeing up anyone in particular? Do you have anyone on the list? Yeah. 0 points. I wonder how that works then, because I wonder how that works, Mihai. Because if obviously it's not all just about tackles. I mean, that's the whole concept of the thing. So I'm assuming it's got to be something like they got to be rewarded in some capacity, surely, because you can't play a defender in the forward position, can you? Forward, no, they're just all forward cards. So I'm not sure how that works. Maybe need to get a bit of clarity on that. Dean, I've got 2 mids, 1 forward, keeper, and a defender. Yeah, the midfielders seem to be the best bet for your tackles and stuff. So that is very nice, my friend. Anyone you're eyeing up in particular? Anyone you want to share to the stream? Greatly appreciated, but I'm intrigued with that. Anyway, let's have a little look at the game week. I don't know if you guys have seen my personal latest video on my personal channel, not on the All Around Sorare, so a bit of a plug for myself there. We had played, where is it? A £10 team. So essentially, the aim of this is to spend the £10. Okay, so like about €12, or €13 for some whoever's Europe, and it's to get an ROI by the end of the season. Okay, now the German Bundesliga, for example, when I bought them, they have 8 games remaining. Now I just thought it'd be a fun little idea if you wanted to join. I know people like Sorare Lex and Sorare Jonesy and things like that have joined. I think Sorare Ellis is also joining in because the cards are so cheap. People are worried, obviously, just to lose their money, so everyone's just flogging them all for cheap at the moment. I think Wenitzek, one of the top goal scorers and assists creators in the league, in the Bundesliga 2, he's at £4 for in season. And obviously, remember, you can use one classic as well. And I just bought the in seasons because they were still cheap enough, So I'm fully intrigued to see how this gets on. Obviously, this is the score, so this is going to be. It's not a spoiler for it's going to be a bit of a spoiler if you haven't seen my video already. If you haven't, make sure to check that out. But it's a really intriguing battle, a really, really intriguing little challenge here. And I thought, some of you guys might be interested in joining along. Literally, pick up a team, £5, £10. What did you pay for Enzo? I think Enzo was about £3 as well. Let me just see if I can have a little check of that one. £3.50 at the moment. So again, if you wanted to look, the difference in prices is just, you might as well just do the in-season. Classic for some reason is more expensive. But if he does go back to his original price of the last sales average, then yeah, you can save yourself £1, £1.50 there, or a couple of euros. So yeah, I find it really intriguing to do something like that. So I'm going to be carrying on doing that. I should buy one as well as a strong differential. Yes, yeah, Enzo is Leopold is really good for that. Regardless of if he scores or assists or gets any sort of decisive actions, he usually backs it up really nice AA, which is why I captained him this week. And the proper one would have probably been to captain Wanitsek. I didn't really like the fixture away from home, but he was the second best captain, essentially, Leopold. So, or third if you count the goalie. So yeah, maybe it wasn't even that good in the end, but yeah, I just thought I'd share that to you guys, and I'm intrigued to see if the boys on Thursday want to try joining in, see if they, do anything, see if Detroit wants to do it. As I said, Ellis and Jonesy look like they're going to do it. So we're going to showcase our team. This is my team anyway. I don't think I'm going to change it. I am intrigued as well to see if we can build the best sort of contender team, how expensive that is for in-season grab one classic, and sort of play around with it there, see if we can get some sort of return of investment in the next coming few weeks. Because obviously they're top scorers, so hopefully you're getting better prize rewards. So with 50 points of £7, which was the same, which was a shame with Asllani because obviously he's away to the second best team in the league of Hamburg. Your team, Mihai. So yeah, they did really, really well, and yeah, I'm sorted there. Sick Dimig, I had one $5 win and some essence. Very, very nice. That is solid. Where's it gone? It's just got rid of the chat here. But yeah, I just think it's going to be a fun little thing. Like I said, with the Bundesliga 2, now that they've played a game, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games remaining till the end of the season. And I think a couple of these boys, like Christoph and Norbauer and Asllani, being all from the same team of Elversberg, they are at home to bottom of the league. So I'm hoping they do something right there. HSV is the best in the league, but Asllani had a big chance missed. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you are right there from what I remember. Oh, it's got nothing there. I swear he did have one because I had minus, I swear, but I'll take it. And you've got to see as well, like we're quite comfortably in the top 700. I mean, we're 333rd. So if I can just keep hitting that £2.96, I've made it in 4 or 5 weeks. So that's the aim of this anyway. This is, obviously if I get to top 20 or something, top 10, that'd be brilliant. But I just want to try keep hitting the lower ones and see if we can really bring this in, because then I've got some top players here for essentially, I guess, free somewhat, or paid for, I should say, for next season. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So that's what I wanted to just show you lads there. Other game weeks like the MLS Classic Division 1 Rare. Nelson put up a stinker, which was not fun. Brian White also, I don't think he had a big chance to miss, but he had a shot on target, just didn't score. So that didn't really get anywhere. What else are we looking at? Escobar. Now, I remember, if you remember this, Mihai, did I not say to Moso, I believe it was, to make sure to captain Escobar? What can I say? The guy's the GOAT. Escobar, 165 he scored me in, unfortunately, a dead team, but nevertheless he scored something amazing there. You get a clean sheet against the best offense in Bundesliga 2, so you should expect that at least 3 more games of the last 8. Yeah, exactly, man. So I'm hoping, I mean, Christoph is, if we just go back to this again, like Christoph is a solid scorer anyway. If we were to look at his scores now, Like really, really solid scores. Like low scores against Magdeburg, who just score goals for fun but concede just as many. Schalke looked like they had a really good game because they're not even that good, I don't think. But yeah, he puts up some really nice AA for a keeper as well, 10.1. Dean, yeah, I think I remember you saying that. Thank you. So I'm hoping, actually, you know what? What was it? Arnie Slot Bowl? There we go. Let's go Sorare results of last week. Well, Mihai's on fire. He's put Escobar in the team. He came 39th. That's brilliant. So hopefully we see him on Thursday, Moso, and yeah, he's not won much, mind you, £4 because unfortunately Shelter had not done anything, neither did Orlano. But Carl's Gill captain, that was a great shout from Ellis at the time. Escobar, as I said, shout for myself. So yeah, I'm loving that. That's brilliant. I'm happy for Arnie there. Obviously, he's won something big because of this team, which is a phenomenal team. £157, fourth place. God, got to hand it to him. Really, really nice team there. But I think we were stuck anyway for most of those teams. And I'll talk to him about this on the Thursday if he is here. Schulter, Galise, and Guzan. None of them really did all too well. The only one we could have maybe swapped in was Galise for Schulter, but you're gaining an extra point or two. So it wasn't going to be that big a difference, really. Maybe Evander in that team. But, if buts and maybes, you never know. You never quite know. So, that's a shame. But I'm glad he used him, and it looks like, he's got some money back. It is what it is at the end of the day. But anyway, yeah, back on Crystal. How much is he in rare? £30, quite hefty, considering he's got 7 games left. I'm hoping they should as well. Mihai as well. They should keep a clean sheet here against Regensburg. I'm hoping Norboyer. Again, probably butcher. I'm terrible with pronunciations. He is solid player again for £1.60. Really nice scores. Sort of games he puts at home. Yeah, nice scores as well. 4 assists, 1 last man tackle. Yeah, I'm hoping he does that against Regensburg. Dean Olsen, Gyökeres is brilliant. He is absolutely brilliant. I hope United sign him in real life. So that would be really nice because we need a striker because Højlund is not it. That's for sure. So, God, yeah. What about you boys? You guys won anything? I think Mihai, obviously, you stated earlier. Dean, did you win anything, man? I'd be really, God knows it itch, man. Yeah, I'd be really intrigued to see. And this ain't going to be the longest of streams, but I do have another thing I wanted to go over with you guys. Dean, nope. It's a shame, man. Just get close at all. Just get close. Yeah, but I have another concept for you guys if you are at all interested. I'll showcase it to you guys. It is a video idea that's coming up, so hopefully you still watch it. Again, this is on my own personal channel, so maybe I'm doing this on the wrong stream, but yeah. Let's just check out that I need to retweet. Has it not gone live on my channel? Should have done. Dean, I just won 5 Essence. God. Gotta love Essence, eh? Mihai also won 3k XP from a hat trick. That's good, to be fair. That's really good. That you can, boost up those levels quite nicely. Boost up those HSV stacks, I'm assuming you got. But I don't know if it probably doesn't need that much more boosting. I want to show this to you lads as well. You might have seen it on the Twitter. Again, my personal one. Got 96 votes so far. I'm really intrigued to see what you guys have put or would put for what hurts the most on Sorare. If I zoom in a bit more. There we go. So what hurts the most on Sorare? DMPs after game week locks suck. Because, well, your team's essentially dead after it, isn't it? Last minute red cards also suck, but apparently only 4.2% of people had voted that because, I mean, that's just a negative decisive, which is not nice. Losing a clean sheet in the 90th minute. I don't know about you guys, but I've had that so many times. So many fucking times happened to me where it's just you got this goalie in the 95th minute and he's on +6 minute added on and they concede. Piss ball. Mihai, I'll use it on my Houston stack. To be fair, yeah, I feel like Houston will do better. Obviously, you've probably got the boy Escobar, haven't you? So utilize him because he is in form in the last couple of games. There we go. Dino's and had a yellow card at the end of the game. Yeah, I saw a comment. To be fair, from him. But yeah, there's just some things that just suck. Mihai agrees with. I think losing the clean sheet is the worst. Yeah, it's something about the DMP after the game week lock as well that really does bum you out. You know, because obviously you put in this team, especially if it's a good team. You put in this team, and all of a sudden there's your team's dead, and it's even worse if your team ends up scoring really, really well. So, whereas I guess with a clean sheet, losing that is, you know, yeah, you lose the clean sheet bonus of the keeper and the decisive, but at least you got a score from them, 35, 40, 50, whatever it is that you put up AA-wise. I came up to enjoy the staggering amount of DMPs I seem to avoid. Yeah, you get quite lucky with that, do you? I sometimes get quite lucky with that, only because I do quite a bit of research, mind you. But even then, I still can't avoid DMPs. It just happens, and it's all part of the game. Oh, excuse me, lads. Tired. And also poor craft rewards. That sucks and all. That really does suck. Anyway, why don't we get into the next little bit that I wanted to show you guys. Let's go on this. Let's post that out. Let's close that down, guys. If you can like the video or retweet out, that'd be brilliant. Would really, really, really appreciate that. Mihai is part of the game. Everyone has access to the same information. I build my HSV stacks with my knowledge, not any predictions. Well, that's always solid, isn't it? That's always helps when you got actual like proper in the know, I guess, because you know you are the knowledge base. So yeah, that's always handy. Mihai, Madrid 3, Sociedad 4. Is it now? Oh, I thought they were playing now. Is that what you meant? Must be in the cup or something like that then. Oh yes, I just realised what CS is. Clean sheets always for my keepers. We'll retweet it now. Cheers, Dean, man. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. But yeah, clean sheets suck. And I must agree, I think it is still the worst feeling on the game. On the game, that's for sure. But yeah, guys, I wanted to show you maybe just a couple of things for you guys. Like I said, it's a video idea at the moment on the personal channel. Let's have a little look. So what I wanted to bring up is these guys, okay? The relegation favourites of the Bundesliga, Premier League, Liga, and the La Liga. So I wanted to sort of focus in on them, give you my thoughts and insights on that as well. Unless you guys want to talk about something else, by all means, drop it in the chat. But I thought just for conversation, I'd be intrigued if you guys know anything about any of these. So if we were to look at Holstein Kiel, for example, okay, and let's bring them up right here. So obviously the Holstein Kiel stack aren't doing too well because obviously they are the bottom of the Bundesliga, but the year prior they had done really well in the second tier of the Bundesliga. Now, Skorupski was one of those beneficiaries when he was in the Bundesliga 2. As you can see here, If we go just Bundesliga scores, they're not the best. Yeah, they aren't the best. How many goals he scored? 6 goals in one game. I'm sorry, 6 goals, 1 assist, or 3 goals in 12. Hasn't done all too much there. But when you look at that in the Bundesliga too, obviously it's far better. Obviously, it's a less difficult league than it is in the Bundesliga. So these sort of players do really well in it. And Skripski is one of those players. Now, what I wanted to do this video on was talking about picking up these sort of players who are in the relegation zone that will either just come back up or do really well the season after. Now, do you guys have anyone that is like that at all? Because as you can see here, I've got all the leagues on top. And we're essentially just going to go through one of them in each league. There's my boys United at 13th. That is disgusting. And so one of my picks was going to be Holstein Kiel. Bochum's also a nice one, and so is Heidenheim as well. And also St. Pauli, if they go down. They got a couple of decent little players in there. Looks like just 7 games remaining as well. So yeah, that is a team I'm looking at. Another one here I thought was fairly intriguing. Not just Valladolid, but it's also Las Palmas. Again, if we look at Las Palmas and we take who was there at the time, I don't think McBurney was. Let's just choose. I don't know who's their best player. Fabio Silva definitely wasn't there. Who's this guy? Izugo. Oh, he's at Sporting near the air. See? Yep, that's not a good one. But anyway, you just want to choose a sort of play Campana. Old though, so I don't know what his scores were like last season. But again, you sort of just want to utilise these sort of players who score better. He's probably not the best one. I don't think Pauli will go down, even from playoffs, as much as I hate them being rivals of Hamburg. That is true. Yeah, I don't think they're going to go down. I'd be intrigued to see if they did, because they'd definitely be a team I'd sort of eye up for contender next season. But Las Palmas will be a decent little one if that ever was to arise. Obviously, they still can stay. Only got 26 points, but they're no more than 5 points away from that of Valencia. So anything can happen, but it's one I am keeping my eye on. Leganes, La Palmas, Valladolid, all decent teams in the La Liga too, especially Valladolid last season. So that will intrigue me. Then we want to maybe look at Liga. Now, this is a surprising one with Montpellier. Didn't know why. Didn't know they were doing so bad. But they got some half decent players who you could potentially pick up. Obviously, the downside of picking up these sort of teams or stacks is bigger teams that are staying within the league picking off these players. But that can work one of two ways. Obviously, that your player goes to a better team, still gives you utility, or he stays, and then in which case, then obviously you can utilise him in the lesser league, the relegated division. So again, if we look at maybe someone like Sam, I don't know what he's like. Hasn't even played in League Two, but you can see these scores back in his heyday. Really, really nice, hitting hundreds. 60s, 70s. That's really, really nice. But maybe he's one. But again, you've got to look at obviously his contract situation as well. If he's got a year or two left in him, then he's probably worth still holding on. Koulibaly. Now, again, this is going to be a difficult one because it doesn't look like Montpellier have been relegated to Division 2 since Sorare scores. So that's always going to be a hard one. But they should be a good enough team to bring them in. I'm not keen on Classic for next season. Yeah, it is a bit ropey. It is different. Touch wood here that they do indeed better it. Yeah, obviously, Sorare have obviously said publicly that they are looking to bolster the classic division. So hopefully that happens. They didn't give all too much love to the MLS, so who knows? And another one here, guys, it actually does really intrigue me a lot. Obviously, of course, this is going to be a challenger because obviously it's the championship in England. Southampton and Leicester could be really nice. Obviously, there's Ipswich, which could be okay. Yeah, but I don't know. I always just see Saints doing really well in the championship all the time. Obviously, you probably want to avoid people like Dibbling and things like that, who is the 17 or 19-year-olds who's been touted to move to Premier League clubs. So, I mean, that's an upside to having him as well. But all in all, these sort of players, let's say if we were to go Kyle Walker-Peters, for example, I know his scores this season have been actually okay, especially near the start. But if we look at his all-time and we look at his football, so his championship, there you go. Like, he is a brilliant example of obviously going to a sort of, a less, I wouldn't say less competitive, but it's less harder league. And he is somebody to definitely consider that. So Jonesy's in the chat. Good evening. Good evening. Hope you're well. Mihai as well. Southampton will be ripped to shreds. I don't know where I've read that more than 40% of their team has relegation clauses. Okay. Yeah, I'd be intrigued to see that because I used to live in Southampton as well, so I used to go to the games and watch them and stuff, and I've got quite a few mates that are within that, so I'd be intrigued to see that because obviously they sort of just keep going up and down, but they are a team that invests well. They are a team that have good a good infrastructure, so and good youth development as well, as you can see with Dibbling and things like that. So I can't see them struggling all too much, but yeah, you're right. Maybe they move on. So the utility's not there as well. Who else would be half decent? Sugawara will be a good one in the league. I don't think Suleimana. Paul Onuachu is meant to be moving back to, is it Besiktas? I think it is. I think it's one of the Turkish teams. He's meant to be moving back to there, so he could be one for you boys to eye up at there. Again, if we look here, we look at the time where he was in the Super League. 19 starts, 15 goals, 4 assists, which is very, very nice. Dean says, hello, Jonesy. Hopefully Jonesy's still in here, says hello back, but I'm sure he will. But yeah, I'm intrigued with this. I bought the wrong team. I think it was last year. No, sorry. Was it this year? Let me just check. So the team I actually ended up buying was Luton. That was it. I bought Luton Town. I had a small little stack of Luton Town, and if you guys are aware, they basically shit the bed. To put it lightly, they are 23rd. Damn, but I got rid of them a long time ago, thankfully. But I did do again another little video on my thing, which we actually can have a little look at, not watch, but if I can bring this up on my personal channel. What can I say? Relegation. So rare. Now, there was this one. Now, I just want to maybe go through, mind me face. I just want to go through the teams that I picked out last year, as you can see here, 10 months ago. And the first team being Granada. And obviously they got relegated from La Liga to La Liga 2. And in regards to how they're doing in Liga 2, they are currently sitting in eighth place. There we go. There we go, Jonesy. I knew you'd be there. Hello, Dean. How's it going, mate? Yeah, so that was one of the teams. But I actually showed, let me just see if I can do that. French League, which we had chose Lorient at the time there, as you see there, being in 17th. Let's look at where Lorient are at the moment in League 2. And they are there, smack bang up at the top, 58 points, only 27 conceded in 28. Look like they're an okay, half decent form at least. So again, maybe utilising them could have done you a world of good. I know they got quite a few good players in there as well, like for example, Abrigel. Really solid player, put up some decent scores in his time in the French League or Ligue 1. But again, goes up that level when he goes to obviously go down again. So he was obviously, that team was another team that I was eyeing up for quite some time. And then let's have a little look. I think the stream's lagging a little bit. I wanted to go into the Bundesliga, which we have chosen here. I chose at the time of Cologne. Again, looking at the Bundesliga too, they are, again, top of the league. Oh, I think we're lagging a little bit. Let's just... we back? Yeah. I think it just must be his talk studio, because I think Detroit has some issues with it as well. It looks like I've got Mackie's Wi-Fi. Let's maybe close down a few tabs in case. Let's go with those. So yeah, like I was saying, boys, as well, with Cologne as well being top of the league. Again, defensively look okay, 32 and 27 and 42 and 27 in regards to matches played. Now, of course, players have moved on, but if you're picking up stacks, then you obviously get the majority of. So yeah, that's always good. And then if we were to, I think, was that the last one? Looks like it, I think. No, I swear I did one more. There we go. So actually I chose Sheffield United as well, which, funny enough, again, are top. So out of all the teams, I ended up picking up the Luton Town boys, even though I didn't showcase them. I picked them up and they did the worst, obviously sitting there in 23rd. So, yeah, you got, just pick your battles and see what's there, see what's out there. But that's something I'm personally eyeing up, just to see, maybe just a dabble in. I mean, the whole Southampton team, it says here, in rare is 143. Now, Ramsdale is obviously going to be a lot of that money because it is a Premier League goalkeeper. He takes up about 50 quid of it. So when the season ends, he should be a good player to pick up. Although I know Jonesy in particular thinks he's going to move on to like a Newcastle or something like that, which again only really falls into your lap and then into your favour, because if these sort of players are moving to, I guess, bigger clubs like Newcastle and United and City and Liverpool, Arsenal, all these things, then obviously that's only going to be, you're going to be a beneficiary of that. So, yeah, God. Oh, I'll tell you what, though, lads, I am shattered. That's why I had to do the late stream, because I was running around like a headless chicken. So, if there's anything else you guys wanted to talk about, I know this ain't been the most fun stream. It's by myself. Forgive me. It's me. I said he should stay in the Prem, but I doubt he would start. Yeah, that's also the give and take for Ramsdale. I know for Pope, probably not cutting at the moment, injury prone, and Dubravka signed a 1-year deal, I believe it was, and he did quite well, but he's really just seen as a sort of the second fiddle. So maybe if it's if Jonesy's sort of proposition comes up. Any midweek teams, boys? I might as well show you my one while I see what you guys are putting out here. I've also dipped my toes into, ta-da, is in the J League. Mihai Dubravka is on for Saudi. Yeah, he was literally like a beat's dick away from moving to Saudi before, but that was whilst Pope was out and he was on red hot form, so he just said to stay a year. But I definitely think he'll move to Saudi. I agree. Anyone know all too much about the J League? Because I don't. I've been trying to do as much info as I can. I know with Jonesy, he's got a bit of info in it as well, so I've been asking his say or getting his say on things as well. But a team I'm excited about, hopefully a team that will bring in some nice ROI and just have some, just some fun with in general. Second team here is, it's not really a team because I just don't think Takoka is going to start. But if he does, this team could do all right. Who knows? And then the final team is going to be the other Cap 250 team here. Essentially got the Racing Club boys away to Fortaleza with Santiago Rodriguez for Botafogo against here Universidad de Chile. So I'm intrigued again to see if he does. He was a AA or AAA pick as well, according to Sorare data. So, we'll just have to see how that goes, boys. But, anyone else wanted to showcase any teams, talk about anything in particular? Fire away, because otherwise we can, keep this stream relatively short. We'll do a longer one on the Thursday. That's always better when I'm joined with all the boys and stuff. Dean, check out this Turkish league, Sivasspor. They won 5-1 on the weekend. Very good team. Let's have a look then. Sivasspor. Hey, that's why. They got this Ray Minaj. Love this bloke. Used to have him before. Did I have him limited? Did I have him rare? I think I've got him in trades, that's why. But yeah, I know this guy's a top scorer as well. He was last season also. If we just look at the Super League, 28 goals, 7 assists in 48 games, plus some off the bench. Yeah, he was scoring goals for fun all last season. Yeah, I don't mind Sivasspor. I think the problem with them is, although they've won 5-1, there's no real big scorers. Obviously, apart from Minaj, of course, 100, because he's got 2 assists and 2 goals, of course. But the other two forwards, do they have cards? Don't have cards. Gary Rodriguez. There you go, Dean. You mentioned that. Gary and Ray. Neither have a thing. Just Minaj. Just no Bokeh and Gary. I don't mind. I don't mind the. I don't mind the teams. Check out Gary Rodriguez. Is that the guy we just on a second ago? Gary Rodriguez here. How's he done? So, he's done okay. So what I can see, not the best scorer in the world, but I was going to say he's cheap, but obviously he doesn't have a card. 5 goals, 4 assists in 18 plus 5. Yeah, it's not too bad, Dean. I'm sure these guys ever had he's 34 as well. But I'm sure if these guys ever had a car, they'd be dirt cheap, and it could be good to have a little punt on them, I guess. So, who else could be half decent? Samsonspor. I remember when these guys were, I think last season they were close to being relegated, or something along those lines, or close to. Because I remember this guy, Carlo Holzer, absolutely ripped it up at Rosenborg, and then when he moved to Samsonspor, it's done meh. You see here. At his time here with Rosenborg, look at those scores. 17 AA in 66 appearances, 13 goals, 22 assists. Yeah, he's getting a goal or a decisive action every second game. That's disappointing they don't have cards. Yeah, that is a shame. The only way to really get them in now is if they have in-season cards next season. But Eyüpspor as well. They are a newly promoted team, sitting in 5th, and this is probably why Mame Tiam Again, really solid player. 15 goals, 2 assists. Again, he just tears it up for anyone in the Turkish league, essentially. 56 goals, 16 assists in 126 games. Really, really nice. Very nice indeed. Who else could be half decent before we get going here? Trabzonspor not done very well. Konyaspor going down. Kayserispor going down. Demirspor relegated, basically. Oh, because it got -2 points, though. Detroit, your boy won $100 this weekend. Gonna use it to buy Van Den season. Man. GG's, my friend. Well done, man. I am happy for you. I want to see that Evander card on Thursday. Buy it live on stream on Thursday. That would be nice indeed. Let's have a little look because we'll conclude in a minute. Let's get rid of that. Let's just have a little look. Who are just Evander? Well, who's Evander against this weekend? At home to New England. Yeah, get that ball, my friend. Get that ball. Again, Yepting, Tiam, and Mamadou Fall. Really, really solid players. But, guys, I think... Oh, no, wait, no. Yeah, we're going to have to look at Detroit. Yeah, sure. Let me bring it up. Detroit, good boy. Look at the previous results. Doesn't look as good in pounds, does it? But $100. Hey. Captaining Isco, eh? That cost you a little bit, even though you got your 126 points. When you did that to Mbappe, or what made you think not to go Mbappe or Bellingham at home to near in the relegation Ligans? And Frank Garcia 100 points as well. That's done you solid, but it's bloody good score, 485. Because look how close you are. If you were like Aussie captains, anyone else bar Adrian, you're talking top 5, potentially even podium. Adrian, go on. Yeah, man. Yeah, Adrian's not the best goalie in the world. Let's see there. That's solid. 50 quid from there. Another 20 quid from here. Or $30 from here. Olise still tearing it up for Bayern Munich. Harry Kane's going to be just top goal scorer. Kimmich put up a mess score, to be honest. So Dyer and Darman. You know, I should really, because I tell you what is, I don't know if he's still in there. Jonesy's got me into rares, but I really just think I should just grab next season's. It'll probably have to be now. Just grab a really good limited team, a really good in-season limited Premier League team or something like that, or like a Bayern Munich or something. Just pay whatever it takes just to get them, and then just hopefully to just give me some ROI. I'm really intrigued to see that rather than rare. Maybe one day. Yeah, MLS not the best this weekend for yourself. Actually, how is your rares getting on? Jaberko, Daniel put up a good score considering he conceded. Still 130 points away from £7 in Division 2. It's just nuts. It's just not. I mean, you did only get 292 points to be fair, but 132 points extra. I mean, Christ, you're near enough 400 points to just £7, $10. I thought Isco would be great this past weekend. Yeah, but I understand the logic. But holy crap! I mean, you had Bellingham and Mbappe at home. By the way, if they're away, I'd be like, all right, fair enough. Oh, Detroit wants to jump in. Let me just get that across. See if we can chat a little bit. There you go, set that in. So it looks like we're going to be joined by Detroit. But yeah, Bellingham and Mbappe, I personally would have done that, captain one of those two. Probably Mbappe, though, me. Because I thought he'd probably get a better, score a couple of goals, which he did. But Bellingham got the best score with Garcia. Jones there, unpredicted to finish in cash rewards for contender this week. Let's have a little look. Some rare Jones there. You say this week or last week, you mean? Or you're predicted to be in it? I think you did well last week, though, didn't you? You just slipped in? Oh, you just went out. Opta did you dirty. Opta did you dirty. I need to have a look at this Fukumori as well. And I have dropped the guest link there, Detroit, if you want to have a little jump in. Oh, there we go. On stream. There he is.
Yo.
Hello.
What's going on?
Nothing much, man. Obviously just streaming and chilling, talking to Mihai and Dean. They've been here the whole time, so they've been really, really good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. So it's been a nice little chilled out stream so far.
Yeah, man. Sorry. I was traveling back from work.
Don't need to apologize, man.
It's already Tuesday. It feels like it's already been a long week.
I know. Tell me about it. Me and Jonesy our work at the moment has been hammered. So that's always been good. Dean says hello.
What up, Dean?
The OG Dean. We're just going through a couple of Sorare Jones there. A couple of his. He literally just come out of contender in season cash rewards by 1.9 points because of Opta. So that was a shame.
I heard what you were saying about getting out of rare and going gold, going the limited route.
Maybe not going out of rare, but just having a dabble in limited as well. Just have fun with it. Just spend a couple of £100 or something like that on a top tier buy and stack or something like that. Or even like a United stack. I know that's probably going to be shit the next season, but just have fun with it. Have fun with it. So.
Well, you wouldn't have had fun today watching that Nottingham Forest loss.
Yeah. Fucking ass.
Brutal.
Yeah, that was brutal.
These are Jonesy's lineups?
Yeah. I'm just looking through Jonesy's stuff at the moment, see what he's what he won this season, because he said he's predicted as well for cash rewards.
For right now?
One?
This game week?
It looks like he's predicted for cash rewards in the J League here. So which is what we've both been dabbling in recently. I don't know if you've seen, just dabbling into some J League teams. So all around J League, we're going to be called soon.
I feel like these. I think these games kick off like 6 a.m. my time, so I don't even bother.
Yeah. Oh, tired, eh? But yeah, 11 o'clock for us tomorrow in the morning, so that's going to be quite decent. Good timing. I wonder what mine's going to be in, if mine's predicted.
Did you talk to the boys? Are we streaming Thursday?
Yeah, we should be streaming Thursday. Yeah, it should be. I don't see why not. Ellis should be free, and I think Jonesy and stuff, so it should be cool. Mihai, you reckon LA Galaxy swap keepers midweek? I think so, because again, if we look on, let's give this a refresh.
Did you see JJ McCarthy's error?
Yeah, I posted on Twitter. It was terrible because I said on the tweet, I was like, I wasn't sure why this guy kept getting dropped, and now I know why because of that stupid error.
Back weeks, he's had a bad error.
It's terrible. That's one on this CONCACAF. Yeah, according to Zaradikia, he actually thinks McCarthy's 60% now. It was Mikovic. He was 60 and the other one was 40. So actually it looks like it could be McCarthy according to Deke anyway.
Dude, I wouldn't even give him another opportunity. He's been so poor.
They just need to. Yeah, they've just been poor in general, haven't they? LA just look terrible.
But speaking of the LA Galaxy, go look up Christian Ramirez, that ex-Columbus Crew player.
Christian Ramirez.
Leaves the Crew, goes home to LA, goes off the bench. Look at this. So he's playing off the bench, 35, 38, 40, 40, gets his starts. Look at that. 4 games, 4 decisives, gets 4 goals.
Well, I don't know why they kept playing that bloody Berry guy. He's terrible.
Yeah, he's really bad.
Miguel Berry, yeah. I just each time I watched LA play, it was like this guy would just look like a public player. We call him in the UK, like a Sunday league player. Plays for the local pub.
Yeah, another ex-Crew player, Miguel Berry. I don't claim him.
Oh, it's weird. Mihai, I bought into Makovic as a punt last week. Now seems to be closer to start than ever. Yeah, I'd hold on to him because he's probably going to be a good buy because McCarthy's just a bag of ass at the moment. He's just not doing it, is he?
You know who's another one is Drake Callender. He was down in the mud. And then this week, Ustari got hurt, their starting goalkeeper, and Drake subbed in. And now he was the number 1. Look at that. Look at all those DMPs, and his price went down. And so as soon as he subbed on, I think I bought him a minute later, and I got his rare card, old, but I got his rare for $20, like literally 20 on the dot.
That is good.
Yeah, look at that spike in buys.
Where is Detroit? Oh. There he is.
Yeah. 15.50. And what did this guy get before me?
He got him for 13. $16.
Drake is terrible. Yeah, he is not a good goalkeeper. But, I mean, right now they can't figure out, they've had a lot of trouble with who's going to play in goal. So he was the number 1. It's his spot to win it back. But I felt like for rare $20, that was worth the dabble. If it hits, he ends up being like a $40 or a $60 card. If he doesn't, he probably goes to a $10 card. What's a $10 loss?
Yeah.
I look at the upside. Ustari had cramps. Well, it looks like that Drake is supposed to start for this midweek. So I think if he starts and has a good game versus LAFC, then, I mean, like I said, could be his spot to win back. Look at that, Rios. 10%. You ever seen 3 goalkeepers have a % chance to play?
I know.
That's how crazy it is.
It's just weird. Inter Miami, as soon as they clear up the defense, they're going to win the league real easy. But until then, they're just not. Yeah, they're not going to.
Could you imagine if they would have brought in Sergio Ramos too?
Yeah, they should have been gunning for him. They should have really gone for him because he would have really done well for Inter Miami.
I don't know how he went to Monterrey. It's wild. Monterrey is covered, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think he's gotten a couple goals since playing.
Yeah, we'll have a look at this. I'm just trying to see Dean here. So he said, "How good is Cesar Raijo from Orlando?" Yeah, he's not bad. He's he's not really a peak scorer if you're talking Sorare wise. But
their better is that forward they have, a young kid who's been bagging all their goals. Ojeda.
Yeah, Martin Ojeda. More of a premium player, this one, though, isn't he? It depends if you're looking at him in Classic or what. What else? So Mihai, they have youngsters at the back and 2 reds as well for Sergio. Does not surprise me. I forgot this little comment as well from Jonesy. LA Galaxy about to get tanked by Tigres 3-0 or 3+ goals, I should say, he said.
Yeah, it's a possibility. They're struggling. They can't figure it out.
There we go. The red card there. Must have got a red card again in the cup or something like that. But it's not bad though, is it? For just Monterrey, he's got 3 goals in 5 games. That's already better than Berry.
As a defender. It's wild.
So he is crazy. He's a good player. Very good player.
Yeah.
But I think, matey, really, there's not all too much to talk about now. And it is getting fairly late here in the UK, so I might need to head off in a minute. Unless you want to talk about anything else here, because I know you joined us now.
No, sorry. I texted you earlier this morning. I was in a completely different state. So tough driving back today. Did a nice little 4-hour drive home this afternoon after finishing up at the hospital down there.
Yeah.
So I knew I couldn't get on earlier, but I was home and fam's making dinner, and so I figured got a couple minutes. I jump in and say hey.
Yeah, man.
Especially since the boys are in here, since Mihai and Dean are in here.
Exactly. So I just wanted to show everyone as well, we do have a giveaway for this Thursday. Okay, on stream, you have to be active in the chat. You have to be chatting away. So Mihai, Dean, you're already in a good chance, mate. Just be here on the Thursday to do that. And then we will obviously spin for the winner to win yourself that rare Maxi Morales card. So, yeah, just follow that. Get it a retweet, lads, if you can. And, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Huge. So, wait. Well, all right, Cap. Well, then I will see you. We should cancel and let us talk until Sorare sorts out the comps. Do a little strike. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to Thursday's stream. Should be a good one.
It should be good. I think everyone's going to be there as well. I think after Thursday, I'm going to be away for the week, so I don't think I'll be able to make Tuesday or Thursday stream because I'm going away for my birthday. So it should be nice. Yes.
You going to splurge for your birthday? You going to get some new cards?
No, probably not. Yeah, my dog's costing me an arm and a leg, so it's going towards her. But yeah, Dean, Mihai, cheers again, guys, for coming back in. Really appreciate it.
Always.
Love the commitment. Happy birthday. Thank you, Mihai. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. But yeah, guys.
What's Cap turning?
Have a guess.
The big 3-0?
Nailed it. Well done. 30.
Are you turning 30?
30.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
This is it. It all goes downhill after that.
I know. I'm not looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it, but I'm not at the same time because, but I love it, guys. But yeah, so I won't be here Tuesday or Thursday next week because of that. So, but you're in good hands with the rest of the boys, I'm sure.
Yes, sir. We'll hold down the fort for you.
Yeah, I know you will. Dean, thanks, guys. Happy birthday again. Thank you, buddy. When is it? My birthday is on the 9th of April.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's 8 days away now. Yeah, so yeah, it's not too bad, not too far away. It was only better for me. Oh God, but yeah, thanks for jumping in, guys. Again, cheers for joining us as well, Detroit as well, man. And it's been good to talk to you again. And
yeah, sorry I didn't get in any earlier, but
no, don't be silly.
With the boys.
Don't be silly. You're all right. We'll just we'll pick up this on Thursday. Hopefully, give away this Maxi Morales card. So, guys, again, if you can give that a retweet to enter, that'd be greatly appreciated. And yeah, guys, I think we'll love you leave you. Thank you so much for watching the stream, and we'll see you guys on Thursday. Bye-bye.
Peace.